Okay, Hugo. Liebman. Hi, Hugo. So Hugo's been a client for 4 years, 2 years. Seems like 4. I don't know.
Yes, 2 years. I don't know which dreams Marc's going to work on. This is. I don't know which dreams Christa and Marc are going to work.
Right. Well, I'm going to work a dream I've never seen. So they'll try to address your question. We haven't had a session about it. But you always want to understand that in a way, every dream that a client has all is part of the story of their unfoldment. So knowing these dreams for him, I already know what this dream means without even seeing the dream because I know what our last session was. And dreams, if you pay attention to them, will reflect almost in a story form a repetition, like a lesson, like you're in a school. You know, it's like you're in school of the psyche, and you get a lesson and you don't learn it, so they come back with a similar dream until you learn it, and when you've learned it, then they go the next day. There is a deliberate, and the thing is that dreams don't make sense to a lot of analysts that do dreams because they never got the lesson. I'm always checking what I believe a dream is because the next dream says often to me, Marc, you messed up. This isn't what it's about. It's about this. So dreams self-correct if you listen. I don't impose an interpretation on the dream. I let it impose its meaning on me. And so does the client. Because they don't have any choice. I make sure that they listen to it. 2 visiting men are in their car. 2 visiting men in their car. Getting ready to leave. In my garage. Falling underground. How do you feel about that in your dream? Because they're in your garage.
I don't have a strong recollection from the dream how I felt when they were in their car.
You're just watching them
It was not painful.
And leave. Okay? They're driving a Beamer. And I'm telling you what a fine, great car it is.
It's awesome. Feel the smooth engine.
Even snow, ice, and mud of Vermont.
Weather doesn't make any difference.
They encourage me to get a Beamer.
Mud, ice.
That's make attention.
Yeah, really.
Let's go back Okay. They encourage me to get a Beamer.
Hey, buddy. Like to have one of these?
As they drive up the garage ramp and depart.
Let's go.
I return to sorting hardware. Sorting hardware. What is that for you? You want to show the audience what that is.
Sorting hardware, the basic compulsive, just anal compulsive control, doing things mindlessly, distracting myself from the real things.
Right. I mean, he used to be a lawyer, so it's, you know.
There's a lot of compulsive behavior.
As I clean the basement.
I'm cleaning the basement, sorting hardware when these guys leave.
And you feel in the dream, correct? When you write feel. In the dream, you're actually feeling this.
Yeah, I was aware of the dream.
I don't trust the men. Do we know our archetypal? Why do we know that?
Beamer.
Usually, it's either the animus or the demon.
Why would they be animals? From your 2 years of experience here. Why would they be driving a Beamer?
Oh, because the animus has fun. He also pokes jabs at me. I don't drive a Beamer. I wouldn't treat myself to that. I'm not worth it.
Right.
They're just pulling my string, pulling my leg. The animus is by showing up with a Beamer. Rocking my boat.
And I've heard from others that they're not suited for ice, snow, or mud. I'm in my room of isolation, being compulsive and distorting hardware feeling shape. Now, in answering your question, this is not a big deal. We've had this kind of dream for a long time.
Yes. The pathology keeps reminding me of my shame, my compulsiveness, makes me small, and my distrust of men.
So the solution here, what I might do at this point, if we were in a session, I might have him close his eyes and actually leave his hardware, that's so interesting, and have him actually join the guys in the car. But because we have this atmosphere of play, I would have you just go and join them now.
Here you go.
Roll with them.
That's the roll.
Hey, let them try.
You have a right. Come on, you take the wheel, man. I'll sit in the back.
It's an automatic, okay? You don't have to.
Go for it. Fun.
Okay, Hugo, stop. What does that feel like? And compared to this?
That's a piece of crap.
So sometimes what we'll do, we say what we call a dyadic feeling. There's Hugo over there, and there's Hugo over here. And by comparing that in the dream realm to our life, you can begin to apply this and see what things in your outer life are this, which I think is like everything, mostly everything.
Hopefully a diminishing part, but a lot of it is over there.
Life's still over there.
Yeah, a lot of it's over there. It's this constant struggle not to be in the compulsive, to have fun. And see, the saying that the Beamers aren't good in ice and snow and Vermont and mud, that's logical and that's restrictive. And that's not what the Animus is about. The Animus is about playing, having fun.
For you.
Notice that Mark said for you, because for someone else in another dream, you know, it might be totally the wrong thing for his growth to be driving a Beamer.
Right. For some, driving a Beamer, having fun, could be pathology.
Could be a way of avoiding something.
Something else. Right.
The hard
There's
work.
no ultimate good here. It's just because of him and his work. Like, he could have $2 million in the bank, and he would make sure that he had a $10 watch, an $8 pair of pants. Not because he doesn't care, but because, as you've already said, you're not worth it. It's a hell of a reason to live a simple life. If you want to live a simple life, live a simple life. But if you're not feeling loved in that place, how is that a good thing? If you're impoverished, then I don't care if you have 10 cars, you're impoverished. For him, it reflects in this way. It's not like he's going to go out and buy a Beamer, and then it's all good. It's really about being with these guys and feeling that juice that's part of the inner soul that's starting to say, this is who you really are. Of course, if you knew Hugo about his past, then he'd be comment a little bit as how you got here as far as, and I'm not saying it all happens from your parents and all that, because we bring stuff in from God knows where, and then we have it reinforced here. So I'm not saying that you always blame the parents. I mean, I'm a parent, my kids blame me, and I blame my parents, and you know, that doesn't work. But it always comes back to us, the dreamer. But having said that, you might want to comment to your upbringing a little bit. In terms of
I'm trying to figure out how to put it simply. I didn't have support from any elders as a kid. I was alone. I didn't ask for anything. Whatever I wanted, I probably shut it down and took care of myself, brought myself up. Don't trust other people. So now I didn't get support from my parents. I have to realize I can't get support from anybody else but the Animus. And if I try to get support from other people, that just keeps me in my box. So I live a lot in fear and a lot in pain. It hurts. And that's okay, because it keeps me mindful that I want to be with the divine.